What's up guys, it's Drac, and today we're back at it with the knockout. Now we're back at it with the knockout because, well, I'm already working on one video for this creator. This is Armod74. I think he's been to every single End War. He's just an overall great HVZ dude, and I would consider him a good personal friend of mine. He sent me a scar a while ago, which is maybe one of the easiest scars to work with of all time. I'm working on a more in-depth video on that because, as I've mentioned before, sometimes it's hard to make videos about components, but I feel like I owe him that video coming up pretty soon. And in the meantime, he still was willing to send me some of his knockout kits. And I'm sure there's a note in here that says, here's an angled knockout barrel with an extension for brass, and then one that just works for rival in and of itself. So this one's angled and has been necked down. As we mentioned in the video for this blaster, I think that one of this thing's strongest suits is that, oh, this is ridiculously clean and easy how this must attach. I think you take one piece out here and then these will go right in. He's got some hardware in here to attach them down below. It looks like it's a single screw down here that attaches it in. So this one is for if you turn this into a Stefan shooting kind of brass breech blaster. And we're definitely going to be doing that utilizing his angled one very soon. But the blocky one here is clearly designed for the main pistol itself. So in order to do that, please note that you need to remove or trim the small orange piece at the front of the knockout shell if you don't plan on minimizing the blaster. For the brass variant, I would use a tad bit of glue to lock in the spacer. Hope they serve you well. So we're definitely going to install that. We'll take it outside. We'll get you our thoughts. It's going to be really easy to carve a little notch in here so that this can just fit on. And this, of course, is capable of shooting rival rounds through it. So I think that that's really cool. But even cooler, maybe not even cooler, this is a part he designed and made himself, are the new Yeet patches. Oh man, so I've mentioned before, guys, if you send me a patch, if it's Nerf related, it goes on the wall. So there's a Yeet patch. Obviously, this is a take on the old N-Strike logo. It'll go right up here above the BTA logo. I think that that's quite handsome. I think that it looks really good. We've also got a couple of stickers, which are already down on the sticker wall. But I think that that is a really handsome, really cool addition to the wall. And I love my patch collection. I've got so many good ones, but the Yeet Nerf patch is pretty good. We're just going to yeet some foam downrange. Of course, all of these kits are available in his Etsy store, and I think that the patches are as well. So without any further ado, let's take this outside and see how it looks with the old extension on it. All right, guys, so we'll start with the easy one. This is, of course, just a regular knockout. We have added the barrel onto it such that it's easier to come in here and, I guess, close it? I don't know, it looks cool. It looks a little different. Firing it. Did I modify this and not think about it while I was on Twitch? Firing it, it feels like it's hitting, oh, it's definitely hitting harder because we did do a full air restrictor delete. You guys should be able to see down the barrel there that is a straight shot into not the plunger because the plunger is in the grip, but it is giving us effectively better range as we shoot it down into the mossy green yonder. Yonder's such a great word. So I actually like the Armod's kit. I think that pushing this back in either way is going to be fine. It gives you a little bit of a nubbin up here on the front for your sight picture, but overall, it's just a handsome addition, gives it a little more muzzle. It does not add more effective barrel length. This is super duper narrow now. So we brought out a classic modification. Now, you won't be able to just drop this and it spring forward any longer because the brass being 17/32 with a 9/16 shield adds a lot of weight to this. In addition, the plastic is a lot of weight, but you can see if you look up there into the tip, it is effectively utilizing the entirety of the extension for more barrel length. And that's really cool because that lets us turn this into what is effectively an old school NIC brass breech pistol, except instead of doing it on something tiny like a lock and load or I guess a night finder with a breech system on the front, this is effectively like a pretty powerful little pistol that still maintains a very compact platform. So we've got our chronograph out here. It's still reading off of a Talon reading from a previous video, but we're going to put a couple over, and that's 133, so that's actually not bad. Obviously, proper slug darts would hit a little bit harder, I think, as they would just achieve a better seal. These worker darts seem to be spanking right in about 130. I know that if we had done a spring modification, we could have probably gotten up to 180. That was another duplicate 131. However, really, Ryan's kit just gives you a lot more to grip onto here, a little more to hang on to and utilize in the operating of this breech system. So firing a few downrange, I grabbed a couple of Dart Zone Pro darts. I like them more than the Worker Gen 2s or the Gen 3s, but I'm gonna miss them out here in all of this grass. I wish they weren't green, the old bambooers. A lot of wind just picked up. But those are 100-foot shots. Micro darts are just so slick, guys. That was pretty cool. Let's go ahead and put that back in. Woo! And they're gone. They're gone both because they're like seriously rocketing down there, but you could have a mediocre rival pistol in the form of the Knockout, or with a little bit of brass and a lot of bit of love in this piece, you could have something exactly like this that shoots veritable laser beams downrange. I think that it's a lot of fun. It shows you that, like, with proper aerodynamic coefficients going downrange, 130 actually will really send it down there. And we knew that from like old school Night Finder modding and what have you, but I just think that this is sweet. It's good to have another little pocket pistol shooting halflings. I like that this had come in well under our SE and C FPS threshold. And it seems like Jinx has discovered that somebody is in my driveway, so whether it's an Amazon delivery or friends coming to visit the workshop, I'm going to call this one a wrap. But don't forget to check out our mods, link in the description box below for all your sweet, sweet yeet patches, as well as picking up barreling material to change up a Knockout one way or another. In the meantime, I'm going to let you guys go. I'll see you next time. Much love, Nerf on Drac out.